I ain't gonna lie, shorty. You gotta be a dog to make it out where you come from. You gotta be a dog. You can't accept no bullshit. You can't belittle yourself. And you can't play with your potential. Take it from me. When I was a shorty coming up, there's certain things I missed out on because I was too busy doubting myself and too busy not doing the right shit. I knew what was best for me back then, but now that I'm older, looking back and shit, it's a lot of shit I missed out on by playing with my potential, shorty. And I'm making this video to tell the youth specifically, do not miss out on opportunities that's thrown at you, or do not miss out on the things that you love to do. If you a shorty coming up, you in high school, and you like to play sports, stick to that shit, gang. That's my best advice. Don't get misled. Don't think you gotta go smoke weed and kick it to be cool to fit in with certain crowds of niggas. Be the lane that kept playing sports and getting good grades and shit. Because once you get out of high school, you're gonna look back and you're gonna be more appreciative of the fact that you did what your heart actually desired instead of what other motherfuckers wanted you to do to fit in. Because once you get out of high school, you start to look back, you start to realize if you did what you wanted to do, then your life would be completely different instead of doing what other motherfuckers wanted you to do. And take this from somebody who didn't do what they wanted to do in high school. I want the hoop, shorty. I ain't gonna lie, I want the hoop. I want the, feel me, shorty? I want to really get in that hooping bag. But I just never had the confidence, shorty. I never had the confidence until my senior year of high school to go try out for the basketball team. And when I finally went to try out, it was already too late. I ain't even get a chance to get on the team, shorty. Motherfuckers turned me down, you feel me? So it's like, when you always doubting yourself and not believing in yourself, it's gonna always come back and hunt you. It's gonna always be a time where you feel like you ain't good enough or you can't do a certain thing because that self-doubt always gonna creep in and shit. And that's how it was for me coming up as a shorty, especially in high school, because my mind was all over the place. So I would make this video to encourage all the shorties, man. Keep your mind protected. Pray, talk to God, shit, journal. Get a journal, shorty, for real. Man, this shit help, like, for real, man, this shit really going on. I'm doing this shit, I'm grown as hell now, but this for the youth, man. If you in high school, man, take your time, shorty. Take your time, slow down. Your life is right in front of you. You got plenty of time to figure things out. Don't think that you gotta fit in with the crowd. Don't think that you gotta be like the next nigga, that you gotta do this or do that. Nah, shorty, take your time, figure your shit out. Because once you get out of high school, that's when reality hit, especially if you don't go to college. Like, if you get out of high school, you jump straight to the real world, you start working and shit, it's a whole different ball game, shorty. I ain't gonna lie. It's a whole different ball game. So when you in high school, the best thing to do is to maximize your potential. So when you get out that bitch, you straight, shorty, you feel me? Mentally, this ain't got shit to do with just money, you feel me? Mentally and physically, shit. While you in high school, shit, you could be playing sports or whatever the case may be, and bettering yourself as an up and coming adult, you feel me? All that shit. So when you turn 18 or whatever the case may be, you graduate high school, you can know what direction you head. A lot of motherfuckers, they graduate high school, don't even know where they going for real. See, me, I'm happy enough to say that at least before I graduated, shorty, I had a plan, low key. I already told myself, like, I ain't going to college, bro. I told myself right then and there, because I got my first job senior year of high school. So, when I started working that job shit, I'm like, man, I ain't even finna go to college, because I already knew college wasn't for me type shit. I didn't want to go down college and bullshit, and not do the work and be partying and shit like that. So I just said, fuck it, I'll stay my ass in the trenches. and got a job, you feel me? And this where I'm still at to this day. Ain't nothing wrong with going to college. I ain't knocking it at all or none of that. I'm just saying that to say that when you in high school, you gotta get your plan formulated for after high school. You know, you gotta think like this. Shit, freshman year, I don't give a fuck. Freshman year, I wasn't even thinking like this. You know, I could have been thinking like this, but you know, you just a kid. But stay focused, man. Stay focused, make you a plan, and get on that shit, man. Don't let nobody tell you anything different, shorty. It's your life. Don't let nobody downplay your dreams. Don't even downplay your own dreams. Because doubt is a real thing, man. That's a real big thing when it comes to mental health. You know, anxiety, doubts, depression, all that shit, man. It's a normal human thing. So it's all about learning how to deal with that shit and, you know, attack it instead of suppressing it behind drugs and all that other shit, man. You just gotta learn how to accept certain things and grow from it, you know? Because as a shorty, I ain't had nobody to tell me this shit. I was coming up, you know, I had my OG, she was raising me and shit, but we ain't never really talk about mental health and all that shit, like, you know? I ain't never really had nobody to talk to about like mental health and how to get past certain shit. So I'm making this video to educate the youth in specific, you know. If I educate some grown motherfuckers older than me, whatever, cool. But yeah, man, if you're in high school, stay focused, shorty, you got it. Just keep going, keep getting better with your mindset and your morals and shit like that. And don't feel discouraged about your life, because I know how easy that shit could be too, shorty. You know, when you in high school, it's so easy to compare your life to another motherfucker or whatever the case may be, because, you know, that's kid shit. I'm gonna keep it real, shorty. That's little boy shit, you know, that's teenage shit. Take it from me, a 21-year-old grown-ass man, shorty. Do not be fazed by none of that social dynamic shit in high school. Don't be fazed by what's the trend, how to dress, what other motherfuckers doing, what other motherfuckers saying. Don't be fazed by that shit. Stay you, shorty. Take it from me. Stay you. Be real. Be your authentic self. Trust. Be your authentic self, shorty. That shit gonna pay off in the long run. If you is who you want to be and who you say you is from the jump, from freshman to senior year, motherfuckers gonna respect that, gang. It ain't even about other people respecting it. It's about just being you. But I'm saying that to say, when you yourself all the time, every time, it just bring a different type of aura to you. You feel me? A different type of respect level for you. You know, if you want that type of respect and shit, when you get out into the real world, you gotta practice this type of shit early on, shorty. In high school, I want to be in me authentically. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was still trying to find myself. I ain't know no better. I ain't had nobody really teach me how to be a real motherfucker. You feel me? I could barely teach myself, so I was still learning. You feel me? You know, I had glimpses of me being a real motherfucker. You know, showing my authentic self, but I was still a shy kid, like in my shell type shit, shorty. So, you know, I just want y'all to be ourselves, man. Never be afraid to express yourself authentically into the world. If you somebody that's shy, get over that shit, man. Nip that shit in the bud, man. But yeah, man, until next time, I'm out. Y'all stay blessed, man.